Imagine living in a neighborhood where you have access to over 100 miles of walking trails, beautiful scenery, parks, coffee shops, the whole bit. You get that with this amazing property here. We're in the city of Yorba, and I can't wait to show you this home at 4644 Via La Primavera. Let's go. Hey, you are in for a treat. Before I show you the inside of this amazing property, I thought I'd take you around town and show you the lifestyle you get with it. Jump on in, let's go have some fun. So Yorba is known as one of the safest towns in Orange County. And the best part is with this neighborhood is it is a very fun, family active neighborhood. Super quiet, you don't have a lot of run through from other cars and whatnot coming through. You're walking distance to some of the best schools. You've got Fairmont Elementary, got Yorba Middle School, Yorba High School is a few steps away as well. And what's fun about this is even if you don't own a golf cart, you can still walk to numerous walking trails, biking trails, hiking trails, parks. You got over 100 miles of walking and biking and hike trails all throughout the city. This is one of the connecting trails here. If you go down south, you're gonna go down towards East Lake. If you go up north, you're gonna head up towards Vista del Verde area, and you get to see the rolling hills back there of the Chino State Park. You've got amazing parks nearby. There's a cute little park right down the street here from your neighborhood, which is a lot of fun if you got little ones and you want to take them by. Let's say you've got kids and you just want to go out and have some fun at the, need some grass area to go play. Look at this nice trail here of open greenery. You could play soccer, you could play football, you could just come hang out, do a bunch of running, get your dogs. If you don't have kids, let them run around, throw the ball around. We got a gentleman out here practicing his golf swing. There's so many advantages to living in a nice, quiet neighborhood like this, and especially a very family-oriented neighborhood. So I wanted to stop and show you this little walking trail here. I talked about 100 of miles of walking, hiking, and biking trails. And this is just a perfect example. You're literally about a 3-minute walk from your doorstep of Via La Primavera over to this walking trail that will take you all the way down. You can take this clear down to La Palma, to Esperanza, all the way down there. So it is miles and miles of walking trails. Now picture yourself, coming out here after a long day's work, or maybe with the kiddos on a Saturday, or even after school, and just walking up and down all this beautiful scenery. You get this beautiful living here. That's why they call it, I believe, the land of gracious living, because there's many points in our city where you get that feeling, and this is definitely one of them. So pulling you into the village at East Lake is a really cool shopping center. You've got your grocery store Vons, you've got Big Five, you've got a fitness center here, the Dollar Tree, you've got multiple banks, and then you've got some great restaurants as well. You've got Oceans and Earth, you've got Starbucks, you can get a quick coffee. There's a sushi restaurant here as well. There's just a lot of options here in this shopping center, which is a lot of fun. You can walk here, or you can drive on over or take your golf cart. But you have a lot of cool options. And of course, one of my favorites, I can't come to the East Lake Village Center without stopping by and getting an ice cream. So let's go check out Brewster's and see how they're doing. You thought I was joking? I'm a sucker for ice cream, especially when it's Brewster's real ice cream. And that's the fun part about our property at Via La Primavera. This is the lifestyle you get here. You can literally walk here with the family, come have an ice cream, hang out. The fire pits are typically on at the nighttime, and just enjoy Yorba living. It's not uncommon to have other families here hanging out, the kids playing, enjoying an ice cream. Bring a coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever it is you want to do. You have that accessibility here. And cheers to Brewster's for taking care of us today. Let's keep this show going. We got more to show you. I wanted to take you by this cool little park. Not a lot of people know about it. To me, it's like a little hidden gem, and I think you'd really appreciate it because you can walk to it, you can drive to it, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do there. So this is a hidden gem of a park, in my own opinion. Only the people that live in the neighborhood really know about it. This is Fairmont Knolls Park. It's so cool because it's got public tennis courts, and most of Yorba, the parks, you don't really have a ton of like tennis courts or sports courts, but this one's a really neat park because if you like to do tennis, you can walk over here, throw a couple rounds, and then you got a playground right next to it. It's just a nice little nugget that if you're living in this neighborhood, you can come and take advantage of it. So this shopping center is to the west of the property. You've got your Pizza Hut, YLS Bakery, some amazing pastries in there. You got Burrito Brothers, they're always packed. What are those, acai bowls? I'm sorry, that's what that's in there. And then you used to have a CVS, but now the CVS is on the other shopping center we talked about. You've got Bari Japanese Steakhouse right here. An amazing florist. The Garden Gate, they have the best flowers in there. Do yourself a favor, get your flowers for some missus, that person you love, and take care of them. You can get your nails done. You've got grooming for the puppies. And then of course you got Trader Joe's, as I was mentioning earlier, and then you got Home Goods. So this property has everything in close proximity so you can take advantage and get all the essentials for living. So as we conclude our tour in the golf cart, one thing I forgot to mention is that this neighborhood is super insulated in that all of these streets, there's one way in, one way out. Hey buddy, they're all cul-de-sacs. So it's nice because you don't have a lot of traffic going in and out of your streets. And I personally believe when you go buy a home and you move in, you'd like to have a nice quiet neighborhood. And you get that with this property here. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of us driving around, showing you the lifestyle that you get here with our property on Via La Primavera. Now, let's go inside and see the rest of what you're getting with this amazing property. Let's go. Welcome home. I am so excited to share this property with you. So let me walk you through it all. We've got 2,546 square feet of beautiful open living space. Right when you come inside, you're greeted by the living room area. You've got this beautiful wood laminate flooring all around. And then look at this. How lucky are we that we get the chance to have a ladybug right here? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Now, if that doesn't tell you how lucky this property is. So living room space, big vaulted ceilings. I love these little indents into the wall here, these arches, because you can put some decorative pieces up there. Oh, there goes our ladybug. You've got a beautiful fireplace here, goes all the way up to the top. So picture this, living room setup, fireplace on, having a little sit down, a little gathering, some friends over, or if you can, back when I grew up, this was where the plastic couches were at and nobody was allowed in this living room. You could do that too if that's your jam. Or what a lot of our other clients are doing, especially those with kiddos, they're turning this into the game room. Right when you walk inside, you've got the baskets, you've got the play area, you've got the desks, you've got all the stuff in here for them to have a good time because you have the space. So I love the flexibility with this. Another cool feature about this living room space is you get a view from upstairs. You can look down, almost a balcony, if you will, to see down here if you've got the kids playing and whatnot, and if you go that route, it's a nice space to enjoy. And then we're coming over to our family room space. We'll take you upstairs in a second. You've got a downstairs powder room, restroom, laundry, access to your 2-car garage here. And then you've got this family room space that is just off the charts. It's nice, it's big, opens up to your kitchen, outside to the pool area and the spa. Just picture this, hanging out here, you've got the recessed lighting. A lot of natural light comes through here as well. Picture hanging out, you've got the couches all set up, you're watching the television, you've got movies on, it's movie night with the family, hanging out right here. Or if you got friends over and you're watching a big game, what I like about this space is if you like to entertain, you have the capacity to do it here because the family room opens up into the kitchen, opens up outside. If you want the kids outside swimming and you want to still be visible but hang out maybe and watch a movie or some television or something, you still have that vantage point here, which is nice. And let's not forget all the windows that surround here. It gives you so much natural lighting, and I just absolutely love it. We're gonna go outside in a second, but I wanted to show you this kitchen because it is a nice size. I've got a 6.5-foot wingspan. Look at how big this kitchen is. You've got the granite countertops with the full backsplash all the way from top to bottom. Plenty of cabinetry space in here. Of course, they got the self-closing doors. I love self-closing doors because no matter what, if you got little ones, if you and the wife are tiffied at each other and someone wants to get mad, well, you can't slam anything in this kitchen, and I absolutely love it. There's plenty of storage space too. You've got the double oven spot here, the stove top with the range, lots of cabinetry space. You've got your refrigerator and then a little nook here. You can set this up like a little coffee station Or you can do that here or consider it like somewhat of a wet bar or a prepping station. I like how you have a lot of room here. Now these lights, the recessed lighting up here is kind of old school. Remember, the house was built in 1970s. What I've seen a lot of people do is push this in and then add recessed lighting, and this almost becomes like a tray ceiling. It's a nice feature, and then it adds more depth to your kitchen. So you have that possibility here, which is really nice. My favorite part of this feature here is this isn't an area that opens up into your dining room. You actually have your own dining room space here. So if you want to have a dinner party, you have the capability. You can fit about 6 to 8 people here in this space. You're flanked by all of these windows that brings that natural sunshine in. Pro tip for those of you that are going to be here for the long haul, because the framing is already done with your window. I've done this in my own homes. I've seen clients do this. You take advantage of this space here and you frame out an actual slider. Now you have another access point outside to your backyard, and it creates a whole nother depth here with the property. So that's a lot of fun. Let's go check out upstairs and you can see all of the bedrooms. So upstairs, let me lay out what you're looking at here. You've got the nice balcony view downstairs that we talked about earlier. You've got 3 bedrooms off to your right, and then you have the master and a secondary master that's being used as a bonus room, but I like that you have the flexibility of that. Come check this out. What's nice about this area is it does have its own dedicated restroom. Now consider, this is the restroom for the other bedrooms up here, but you can make a change to keep it optional where the bedrooms nearby and this one can both use this space. And then you have this ginormous area, so much that it echoes in here. But I like this space because it's multifunctional. You can have this as the big game room upstairs. You can have it as the entertainment room. If you have a lot of children in your growing family, this can be multiple kids' rooms. You can have the bunk bed set up in here. Or if you have that older child who's you want to give them a little bit of responsibility, this can be theirs. This usually goes to like the teenager or the young growing adult. You have that space in here available to you. Or a lot of folks are having their parents live with them. This is a big enough space to do that. The other one thing that haven't thought about yet is a lot of you are going to be looking at a home like this for your future family. So in the interim, if you don't have a ton of kids, this is a great space to turn into your workout area, your fitness room, or your office setting area. So you have a lot of functionalities with this. And I love the view that you get outside. You get a peekaboo sunset view between these 2 homes here, but you look out into your cul-de-sac community, it's absolutely breathtaking. I want you to look at the rest of the bedrooms and the other master, and I will meet you outside in the backyard. Ta-da, we made it in the backyard. How fun were those bedrooms? Tell me that master shower wasn't impressive. I have never seen a skylight directly in the center of the stand-up shower. That was really cool. So let's talk about your backyard. Immediately you can notice it's an open concept out here with a small twist. You have this beautiful greenery that cascades throughout the entire backyard. This wall of greenery, it creates this peaceful serenity when you're out here, especially if that's your jam. If you're looking for peace and quiet, if you're looking for those Zen moments, you've got the water flowing from the spa waterfall into the pool. But I just absolutely love it because it's completely private. Now what's nice is they do have a covered area here. You can kind of dine al fresco out here if you like, but because of where the home is positioned, the upstairs blocks the sun, so you don't really need to invest in like a massive covered patio, and that's a nice little feature to have. But let's take a look at the rest of the grounds. Outside of having the wall of greenery, you've got all these fruit trees, and I absolutely love it. This is a nice little side area here that can be multifunctional. It leads you right outside. Your actual AC unit is on the other side here. But I like that you can put storage stuff back here. If you have dogs, this can be the dog run. You know, I'm a big fan of fresh fruit, and I love that you have an array of fruit trees here. You've got tangerine, you've got lemon, orange, lime, you name it. And it's kind of fun just to be able to go in your backyard, grab one of your tangerines, enjoy it for yourself, make a fresh squeeze orange juice, lemonade. I've got kids, so we do a lot of lemonade. I actually have a tangerine tree. So this is a lot of fun. If you're into cocktails like my wife and I are, make yourself some fresh cocktails. There's so much you can do back here with your own fresh fruits and grow your own garden. But let's say that's not your jam. That's okay, I get it. You don't really have to do much back here in terms of upkeep, which is nice because it's all concreted and the foliage keeps it very low maintenance. But what I love is that you have an amazing spa. You can fit about 10 people in here. That's really nice. You're gonna enjoy those nights after a long day's work. Come hang out in the spa, relax with the missus, have a glass of wine, and just enjoy and talk about your day. Then you've got this sparkling pool. It's huge. You can have parties here if you got kids. The pool parties are gonna be at your house. What I love about it is that it's not directly outside the backyard door when you come out. You actually have some space, which is really nice. The lot size here is over 7,200 square feet, and it's got plenty of space back here. Oh my God, these tangerines are definitely in season. They taste delicious. So what's really neat is it's already landscaped for you. Now, if you're into green grass back here, this is not gonna be your jam. You're going to want to have a space like this so it can be completely functional for your style of living. So what I like about this space here is you can have another seating area. You can put a table out here. You can have a nice little umbrella, and this can be another dining al fresco area. You have a lot of options with this space. The other nice part is this is like a viewing center too. You get this gorgeous view of the rolling hills back there. You get to view your own personal property and how gorgeous it is at night. It lights up beautifully. I love that this backyard has so many functions and you get to enjoy all of them. Another nice function of this backyard is the seating areas, but also the space that you have to add to it and do what you want to do. I can really envision this area here being your outdoor kitchen area. You can set up a built-in barbecue, you can connect the gas lines. So there's a lot of opportunity for this area here if you don't want to just leave it as is. Remember inside the dining room, I was talking about this bush area here. You've removed this bush and then you have another walkway coming out and you put in your built-in barbecue area. It's just a nice functionality to have and options, because here's what you have to understand. When you're a homeowner, it doesn't matter how long you've owned your home, how new your home is, all the amenities you have, there's always something else you can do. And that's the best part of being a homeowner, is it's your home and you can do with it as you please. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of 4644 Via La Primavera here in the beautiful city of Yorba, the land of gracious living. And it feels like that here in this property. So let's recap what we experienced today. First off, we're sitting at the end of a cul-de-sac, which is beautiful because there's not a lot of traffic to and fro. It's all the homeowners here locally. You've got this amazing little green belt that you can walk to, all of the trails here throughout the area. You can walk it up there to Rio de Oro Park. You can actually walk to the different schools that are nearby as well. The house itself, 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Now remember that 5th bedroom's an option. So you got 4 bedrooms and a bonus, or you can do 5 bedrooms in totality. And I love that flexibility. You've got the open living room space with the vaulted ceilings, pretty much move in ready. The wood flooring, the fresh paint, the recessed lighting, the ceiling fan throughout. I mean, it's really just waiting for the right person. Kitchen's all done up with the granite countertops, all the cabinetries, the self-closing doors and drawers, and all the space in there for those of you that really like to get down in the kitchen. And then outside, I mean, just hanging out here. That's why we're doing the recap here, because it's so peaceful, it's so serene. I love the water flowing in the background from the spa going into the pool, that wall of greenery that surrounds you here, the fruit trees, and just the overall peacefulness. It's such a great space to be in. Now, if that's not enough for you, let's also remember the lifestyle you get here living in Yorba. You're walking distance steps to some of the best schools in the district. You've got Yorba High School right around the corner, Fairmont Elementary, Yorba Middle School. This is all steps. You're surrounded by hundreds of miles of walking trails that the city has to offer. Over 30-something parks to attend. I mean, if you've got kids and you want to be out in, the adventure areas, the parks, and out and about, this is the place to be. If you want to take a walk to your favorite coffee shop, restaurant, you got Trader Joe's down the way, you've got Vaughn's, you've got my favorite ice cream spot, Brewster's Ice Cream. Shout out to them. I love Brewster's Ice Cream. You got Bari Bari for the family nights and Teppan. There is so much to offer here on top of just the brick and mortar you're getting. You're getting the safety of the area. You've got the fire station and the police department, the sheriff's station right down the street here. Safety is superb. And then let's say you want to go a step further. Oh, before I forget, right around the corner from the Yorba Town Center, the movie theaters, the restaurants, Bristol Farms, the new library, everything here is in such a close proximity. And then let's take it a step further, like I said. You want to go to the Orange County beaches? You're 20 minutes away. You want the rest of the Orange County lifestyle? Angel Stadium, Honda Center, right? Sporting, entertainment, Disneyland. It's all within a 15-minute drive. And that's what I love about this property, and I believe you will too when you step foot inside of it. And I'd love to be a part of it with you. You can call us, text us, and we'd love to show you this home in person. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to follow us on YouTube and on Instagram. And who knows, we could be showing you one of our amazing homes in the future. Take care.